Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin and today it is time for another installment of my deck of panning series. This is of course made by Emily and Max and hosted by Emily and Max's channel. I'll leave their latest update linked if you want to see or like the explanation of the game and everything. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. So if that sounds good to you, keep on watching. Before we get too far into the video, if you have not already, I would love it if you consider subscribing. I upload new videos twice a week. It is totally free to subscribe, and I would love to have you back again on the channel for all things makeup. So let's do a recap. I didn't do an update at all last month because I hit exactly 0 goals. So there was no point in making a video. So the last time I drew any cards was in September. Didn't hit any goals to get any new cards in October. So here we are 2 months later. Let's start with things that I met my goals. Okay, so I did use my Glam Light setting spray 10 times. This is the Rick and Morty setting spray. And this was just like an indie pull. I had used something from an indie brand. I also finished using 10 times the ColourPop Lippy Sticks in shade Sassy. I had to pick something that matched my eye color, so I picked this brown lip. And those are the only 2 things I've met my goal on. As of the last time I updated you, I had this Jaclyn Cosmetics bronzer in Skinny Dip I'm supposed to pan. I've used it an additional, let me count, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 43 times in the last 2 months. I've used this over 125 times so far I've tracked, and I have still not hit pan. Impressively, the scent is still there after all those uses. So when will we hit pan? I don't know. One day I feel like I'm just gonna wake up and it'll happen, but we still have this on the list because after over 125 uses, still haven't hit pan on that product. And then the Unearthly Gargoyle palette, let me find that. This one here. So this was the prompt of Matches Nails, and at the time I had nails that kind of matched both Night Watcher and Dismal Sky, those 2 shades. So I just, because I was like, I can't tell which one matches my nails more, I just said that I need to use each shade 5 times out of that palette. And I did use this a few times, but not enough still. So I still have to use this palette 5 times. I've used, which one is it? I've used Night Watcher a couple more times. So I've got to use Night Watcher 2 more times and Dismal Sky 3 more times. Yeah, that's right. 5 total times of this palette. And I am just shocked and surprised that I'm not wanting to pull for this palette. Like, I look at my list to be like, okay, what should I use? What's on my list that I'm supposed to prioritize? I don't know if it's just because it's more like cool toned. Hopefully in winter I pull for this more to get those last ones, but I just have not wanted to reach for this palette lately. So that's been hard for me to get those uses. And then I had to pull a Pop Culture collab product, and I've had this ColourPop Jelly Much Shadow in shade Shock on my list, this pink color, for months. I only need to use it 3 more times. I've not used it a single time in 2 months. Like, obviously I need to not buy these Jelly Much Shadows, especially not any pink shades, because I also just like don't want to do any pink looks recently. So yeah, those are still on my list. I don't know if I'll knock them out in November or not. We'll see. We'll see. But I get 2 new cards today that we're going to pull to replace the things that I did hit goals on at least. So let's pull those. The first one here I've got is the 8 of Diamonds. And of course I've got my Howl's Moving Castle cards if you're new here. Love it so much. And let's see on the game board here what the 8 of Diamonds is. Okay, 8 of Diamonds. Oh, a fragrance. Interesting. I don't think I've ever pulled a fragrance before, like a perfume or a body mist. Okay. So I'm gonna have to look for something. Please hold. Okay, I picked something that should be some pretty low-bearing fruit for me, easy to achieve. I have this much of this fragrance left. I do not like this fragrance. I believe it's one my mom gifted to me years ago. It is the Madame Jovan Cologne Concentrate. I think it stinks and is so powdery, but I've got this much of the spray mist, and I know some of you might be like, it's almost gone, just toss it if you don't like it, but I can't stand to do that. Yeah, it's like old lady powdery, like, ugh, just not good to me. So I'm gonna make it my goal to use the rest of this up. It can't be that many uses, right? For that little bit, ooh. You really only need like one spritz though, because it is so strong and overpowering. And I think I'm not using it because like, I don't want to smell like that around people I know. So I just need to find over the course of the next month, maybe like some days that I'm just, you know, at home doing laundry, not seeing anyone, to wear that and be done with it. Okay, and we're gonna pull one more card here. I'll be so happy to get that fragrance out of my collection. Here we go. We've got the 2 of Spades for our other pull here. And that's gonna be, let's see, 2 of Spades. Lip product. I mean, it's pretty generic lip product, which is okay because I don't have a lip product in here right now since I finished the ColourPop one. So let's see, what lip product do I want to put? Okay, so again, I'm trying to finish some stuff up. So I'm going to put in here that I'm going to finish up the M Cosmetics liquid lipstick in Rose Nude. I've already pulled out the stopper and I'm just kind of like scraping the sides. So I don't know exactly how many uses that's going to be, but I'm going to put that on the list that that's going to be my product, and my goal is to finish it. No matter how many that takes, just finish it by next time. If I'm consistent, I should be able to do it. So yeah, guys, I think that's it for this video, for this update. Let me know if you've tried this prompt before, or if you're just panning or trying to use up makeup yourself. What is something you have been trying to use up, whether it's in the last month, or if you're like me and you've been trying for basically all year to finish a product, like me with that Jaclyn Cosmetics bronzer. I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Thanks so much if you made it all the way to the end, and I hope to see you again on the next one. Bye!